Hey there, Summer Cohort 1. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to a Tuesday turn-in on a Thursday. We were traveling from West Texas back here, and we're in West Texas on Tuesday. We traveled back yesterday. But anyway, for work, and I was not available to get access to any of this kind of technology. So again, sorry. But I am posting this week nonetheless, and to let you know that we're still here, that I'm still working, that Elliot and Faith and I are still in the background, providing feedback, reading your responses, and just really being impressed by all the efforts that you guys are putting into what you normally do on a daily basis. We are always stoked when it comes to just seeing how much thought you all put into your teaching practice. So anyway, that being said, let's talk about some stuff, right? So we just came out of the last due date from Sunday, which was our multimedia unit. And in there, you guys uploaded some videos. You did some other stuff. So like, for example, I scroll right here to multimedia and open it up. You did a multimedia journal. You did a welcome video, and you did your self-assessment. And I saw some great work there. And we are really just impressed with how you did, what you did. The videos looked great, by the way. For those of you that I want to reiterate, this particular multimedia assignment requires a specific action from you, and that is to use Kaltura to upload there in the assignment. So make sure to follow those instructions in the assignment itself. And if you have any technical issues, reach out to our support desk. They can walk you through it and get you fixed straight away with that regard. But the instructions are pretty clear there, so you should be able to make your way through. Anywho, that being said, I wanted you to notice that I might have done something here in the previous week. So obviously, you've got the journal and multimedia. You also have elements of design, student learning outcomes, or what you've done previously. I wanted to talk a little bit today about a practice that we implemented that you saw. But before I do that, I want to get into what's coming, right? So what's due today, this Thursday, is the collaboration and communication module. So here, we would like you to articulate for us some course expectations, some things for yourself as an instructor that you share with your students, and some stuff for your students. But it's more than that. So please make sure to read through the content, do your workbook, and then get into the assignment course of expectation. We have a special assignment here, which I really like. It leverages the tool VoiceThread. VoiceThread is a great tool for collaboration and communication and student engagement. And I hope after using it in this one, you'll think about ways you can implement it, because I know I do. But that being said, I share out a practice that's worked for me in my experience, and I ask you to do the same in terms of how you share the surplus. So please check out that activity, and I hope you like it. That's due today, right? That is today's due date, this Thursday. Coming Sunday is, we're getting close to the end, folks. It's unbelievable, right? So this all stuff is here due on the 13th. But Module 7 is assignments and assessment. And we get into some pretty big stuff here. We get into 9 principles of effective assessment. We talk about what authentic and effective assessment is. We actually talk about writing up an assessment strategy. And we provide you kind of a template of how we want you to break out your assessment strategy by those strategies for effective assessment, right? So like under each heading, put what you're doing, right? That's kind of what we do in that particular assignment. And then we want you to self-assess again. So that's where we're going, right? And we talked about a little about where we've been. I want to talk a little bit more. You might have noticed in, let's talk about the unit from the assessment, the accessibility unit, or Universal Design for Learning, where we talked about what that was and how accessibility worked. I wanted you to see I had a little fun in that unit, right? Where you did your letter for your friend. For some of you, I added some memed feedback, right? You either got a I love this post meme or a seal of approval meme. And it's just a fun way to provide feedback for your students, or even place them an announcement. I used alt text for those, by the way. But it's a connective, fun way to provide feedback. It's engaging. It's a little different than the norm, right? So I would encourage you, specifically where it comports with learning objectives too, like there are memes out there that deal with subject matter. I'm thinking there are plenty of memes around political science, plenty of memes around psychology, plenty of memes around math. So I would encourage you to maybe find ones that make sense in your course, but also to leverage them for feedback. The Love This Post one is my favorite, right? It's the one where the horse has their head on the fence post looking like they're just having the time of their life, and it says, "I love this post." But anyway, that is a fun meme for your use. So I would encourage you to leverage memes in your feedback practice as well as other parts of your course, just to change it up a little, right? We don't use them all the time, but they are fun to use. Okay, last thing I wanted to share for you for this late Tuesday on a Thursday, tune in, and that is June 21st is coming up. If you've seen emails from me, you know that our TSIS Faculty Development Day is coming up. And we've put together what I would probably say is a great series of events. And I'm going to include the link for registration here if you haven't registered already. But the TSUS Faculty Development Day is a day-long free virtual faculty development event. And it takes place in the Kaltura events platform this year. And you'll notice that we have a welcome session. We've got a using the Blackboard Ultra Gradebook and face-to-face courses, how to navigate the transition from original to Ultra, how to put your course to work using your own content to create generative AI, then how you add content to your course in Ultra, an Express session, how you might be able to use Ultra and flip your classroom, right? Then what's new? We actually talk about some of the new things that have popped up in Ultra, and then we take a look at what's new coming for fall, which I think is really exciting, and it's a session that I think you should sign up for because we're going to talk about some fun stuff. Then another communication tool, some life hacks for Ultra courses, great how you can grade student in Ultra in an Express session, and then providing next level feedback and reflection with the AI design system, how to build tests and quizzes, and then how you can leverage Kaltura to do more than just record your normal video, right? And then lastly, our last session is styling your Ultra course. Make it look kind of a little bit like what we've done in this course and some others, but providing a little window dressing, if you will. So I'm going to put the link for the Texas State University System Faculty Development Day, which is on the 21st. It starts at 8:30 and it runs all day. And we're going to record all these sessions. They'll be available in the events platform, but we'll also eventually post them and their associated slide decks in the instructor support org for you to have access as well. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a great day and a great weekend. Remember to reach out to us should you have any questions. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you online.